Mountain West, a proud and resilient conference. And now it's time to crown this season's champion. Welcome to Blue Heaven, Albertson Stadium in Boise, Idaho, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Here we're turning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the UNLV Rebels offense is up first today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Here's the second down play. A short completion of the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, it's a great gain, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Important second down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Caught over the middle. It's Gums. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield. It's Colandrea looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring out 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play. The Broncos offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the same runner's got it again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Broncos pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Sherrod. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks into the clear. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry. And
he makes the catch. Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Ball handed to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
To the air, it's Colandrea. Throws it to the right. What a catch! Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Off target with the throw, incomplete. So the misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Glover. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
Ah, here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Madsen. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and
He's in the clear. Poor set of balance, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's hit as he throws it. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The shotgun running play call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that...
Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the 1st down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Colandrea. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the 1st quarter stats. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Gums. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Play action here on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Glover. Physical run earns the 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback. Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Great footwork, a big opening now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy first down.
Using his legs, it's Sherrod. Breaking free at the 35. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Broncos trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's caught. It's Reynolds.
Just a good job by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Calandria. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Broncos. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
To the air, it's Colandrea. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Bradley. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Gums. He's swarmed by the defense.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Gums. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So a field goal attempt coming up now. This will be a 37-yard attempt. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. A completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, big expectations for this Mountain West Championship, and it has not disappointed. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Mountain West Championship.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. And it's caught. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's a quick grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
The Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Tailback takes the handoff again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Receiver makes the grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Boise State. They connect for 6. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. Quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the handoff. It's Glover. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. It's Colandrea. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Takes the handoff again. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Ah, here he goes. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
1st and goal, handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Looking to scramble. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The UNLV offense back out on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's in the clear. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Calandria. On the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Runs through the defender. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's good right down the middle. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Gaines. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Madsen. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, Boise State. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
No problem with PNT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lions. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The punt team making their way on the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage. And the Broncos starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Breaks free. Ah, here he goes. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Chewing clock with the running game. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Broncos.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Breaks free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. First and 10 play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Lions. They stop him, but it's a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. He finds some space. Breaks into the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something pop.
He's in the clear. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Orgy. Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The Broncos will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
The ball is knocked away from him. That ball could bounce anywhere. But a great heads-up play by the returner to be able to avoid a disastrous play and get the recovery.
Looking to pass. It's Orgy. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but first down. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. With a conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.